Regulation and Development Bill 2023, sponsored by Senator Chesang Alan Kiprotich, which was committed to the committee on the 18th of April 2023. Pursuant to Standing Order 131-1 and Standing Order 130, the committee considered the legislative proposal on 27th April 2023, sought views of the sponsor, the committee members, and proposed slight variations with a view to improving the legislative proposal, giving consensus for its publishing. Petitions. Honorable Speaker, during the period under review, the committee has had a total of 6 petitions which are currently under consideration by the committee. The committee adopted a work plan to consider these petitions and has so far met a majority of the petitioners, the relevant cabinet secretaries, the principal secretary, Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, the chairperson, National Land Commission, on the subject of petitions. The committee is scheduled to meet the remainder of the petitioners within the next 2 weeks, and the Cabinet Secretary for Environment, Climate Change and Forestry on Thursday, 3rd August 2023. Mr. Speaker, sir, once the committee meets with the remaining petitioners and the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, the committee will treat for report writing and will table 4 of the reports on the petitions once the Senate resumes after the recess period. Mr. Speaker, sir, to enumerate the progress so far made on each of the petitions, below is the breakdown. There's a petition on the gazettement of land, reference number 12493, situated west of Muruti Township in Laikipia County, assigned to the committee on the 11th of April 2023. The committee has met with the petitioners, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Lands, Physical Planning, and the Chairperson of the National Land Commission on the petition. And what is remaining is a meeting with the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, who has failed to show up for 3 earlier scheduled meetings. The committee has since scheduled a meeting on the 3rd of August 2023, after which the committee can retreat and do its report and table it before the House. The second petition is on historical injustices and illegal alienation of land, RR number 7153/1/2 and /R, assigned to the committee on the 23rd of May 2023. The committee has met with the petitioners, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Lands and Physical Planning, and received written submissions from the National Land Commission. Thereafter, the committee has noted that it would be important to listen from the respondent, and upon inviting them through their lawyer, informed the committee they will not appear before the committee as had been requested by the committee, and instead preferred sending written submissions. The committee is considering the possibility of conducting a site visit to the land in question and conduct a report writing session thereafter. Petition number 3, Mr. Speaker, is a petition on illegal demolition of houses by the Kenya Power and Lighting Company in Chokaa, Mehango area that was committed May 2023. The committee considered the petition and resolved to invite the petitioners on the 2nd of August 2023 to be appraised on the matters relating to the petition before engaging the relevant stakeholders, mainly the Kenya Power and Lighting Company. Petition number 4, Mr. Speaker, is the petition on the destruction of Siani wetland assigned to the committee on the 13th of June 2023. The committee considered the petition and resolved to invite the petitioners on the 28th of June 2023, but also later admitted the written responses and is now awaiting the appearance of the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, scheduled for Thursday, 3rd August 2023, and thereafter consider the viability of finalizing on its report to the House or conduct a site visit first. The 5th petition, Mr. Speaker, is a petition on delayed gazettement of approximately 1,577.86 hectares of land in Rugari Tarbo Forest, Kakamega County, assigned to the committee on the 20th of June 2023. The committee met with the petitioners on the 26th of July 2023 in the presence of the Senator, Kakamega County, and other elected leaders from the county. And what is remaining is a meeting with the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, who is scheduled to appear on the 3rd of August 2023, and possibly seek responses from the National Land Commission of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, and thereafter consider the viability of finalizing its report to the House or conduct a site visit to the forest in Rugari, Kakamega County first. The 6th petition, Mr. Speaker, is a petition by the Nyandaro IDPs on delayed compensation and occupation of parcels of lands both for their settlement between 2010 and 2013, assigned to the committee on the 22nd of June 2023. The committee considered the petition and resolved to invite the petitioners on the 9th of August 2023. Subsequently, the committee will meet with the National Land Commission and the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development to consider the viability of conducting a site visit and later retreat to do its report. On statements, Mr. Speaker, in total, since the beginning of the 13th Parliament, the committee has received a total of 63 statements and have concluded on 41 statements and is remaining with 22, which is a completion rate of 65%, demonstrating the high level of commitment by my members. Honorable Speaker, during the period of review, 31 statements were considered by the committee. The committee considered and concluded 9 of them and is currently considering the remaining 22 statements. In considering the said statements, the committee considered the statements through physical sittings with stakeholders and respective senators who made the request, and in other instances admitted written submissions and shared the responses with the respective senators who sought the statements. Mr. Speaker, sir, the statements where submissions have been shared with the respective senators and have been considered concluded are: number 1, a statement requested by Senator John Mwaruma MP concerning the implementation of the Mzima 2 water project in Taita Taveta County; a statement requested by Senator Professor Tom Ujinga regarding the